Well, one thing that really does strike me is, I don't know if you feel this way, but I feel there's something very equalizing about what's going on because it's new to all of us. You know, if anybody says, I'm extraordinarily confident, I've got decades of experience with this, obviously that's a silly thing to say. So one thing I love is that there is something egalitarian and very, somehow oddly inclusive about what's going on. And one of the things I've loved is, I think success is going to be, you have to be curious and inquisitive and desperate to learn. And I think these are such healthy ways of being personally, but I know that they're critical ways of innovating. I think the advice, I can only speak to what I'm personally wrestling with, is I find myself every day, I think, having to challenge myself and think, where is my experience relevant? Where's my experience of sort of 30, 40 years of doing what I've been doing useful? But also be really clear where it's just, is not relevant, in fact, can be an obstacle or an impediment. And so I do think that there's tremendous sort of solace and encouragement to think we're all in this, pretty much sort of level set, and that to be really curious about why you have the beliefs that you have. And my sense is, dogma, and I'm not talking about values, so separate from values, but sort of dogma associated with creating and engineering would seem to me out of place. I think it's always out of place, but I think you'd be highly unsuccessful here.